Crush for sale. J24 1979, number 1590. We'll start off with the quick tour of the trailer and the outside, and then we'll move up top. So we'll do the boat outside first. Like I said, it needs to be washed. It hasn't been washed since March. We took it to the Easter regatta. And I will wash her here in the next couple of weeks. So, back side is white. So that way people can't, you blend in with everybody racing. I have to kind of get close. I got another boat next to me, so can't really get far out, but I'll come out here and pan out a second. Of course, I've got the mast down right now too, so she's ready to go to the new owner's house. So I guess we can, well, let's do a second tour of this side of the lower half so you can see the keel. Keel's VC17, but can be quickly converted over to the Intelux epoxy like the rest half of the boat is. You can see it's been faired really nice. Got nice straight edges, beautiful joints to it, good flat back. See, it's got a nice guide to go into off the trailer. See the beautiful trailing edge on that keel. And the color discoloration is where one part always hung in the water, being on a hydro hoist. So, come back up here to the front of the trailer. Typical trailer that has a pretty new jack on it. It's got the extendable tongue for putting it in. It's got the good brand new tire. There's the gin pole, pretty heavy duty. I've got it locked down. I drilled a little hole right here so nobody could steal it. The ropes are at the house. Spare tire, typical winch, good set of pads, good spare tire, 2 sets of good tires on this thing. Passenger side tire just replaced. Got a kick up jack to keep it from going backward, or from too much weight making it fall backwards. All the lights work, they're new. Back of the boat, see the changed out, put the racing engine mount. Guess that's it on the outside, this side. Alright, we'll walk up now. I'll pause while I go up so I don't. So here's up top. Like I said, I need to wash it, but there's 2 sets of Garmin instruments. There's the depth and speed. A little stereo if you don't like the stereo. Of course, it's easy to take out. You want to lighten the boat up for whatever reason. There's the wind. 2 sets of Barrett 18s for standard winches. Put that back on. You can see that everything's got new Harkin 150s, 475 turning blocks. Got 150 on the port and starboard side for helping it to tack. There's the lid if you wanted to see it open and close. There's closed. Replace the tracks and everything with aluminum. Got a Cunningham for the jib / Genoa. Right there. It's got all new, fairly new within the last 2 years. All the running rigging, it's all Endurabraid. Got everything mounted on the mast. So these are the controls for the main, and then the jib, and then the spinnaker here. So hatch, it's been redone, completely reinforced, and you can flip this open. It opens and closes like that. A turning block. I liked on this particular boat. I like. Oh yeah, these are ratcheting for your spinnaker and for your your jib and your main. I have a cover over it though, so it doesn't rain in the boat. Turning block. I like to run the topping lift and downhaul back here. That can be moved whatever you want. Got the windward sheeting car. Nice little foot support. Everything's run around. It's got the good setup. Harken back here for the spinnaker. I got power running the boat so that I can keep the dehumidifier plugged into it on the inside. You know, like I said, if you're a crazy weight person, you can remove that. Got a nice Ritchie compass if you don't want to. If you want to be real traditional, pretty new. Got these Ronstand cup holders and winch holders. They need a little clean, but they're great because they're Velcro, so you just rip them off or put new Velcro if you're in the way, or pull them off if you need to move them. In here is a throwable, which is class required, and the throwable is hooked up here. I've got a cigarette lighter and a plug-in for a trolling motor because it's got a battery in it. Like I said, you can take any of that stuff out that you want to if you're weight conscious. New clear doorway, come in. We'll go into the boat. So when you come into the boat, I put a Yeti cooler down, which will go with the boat, which is fabulous for stepping on. It's got a lot of support. I think they advertise 800-pound gorilla. So there's that beautiful floor I was telling you about, and then there's the sump, the keel bolts. There's a couple of weights that we're using for corrector weights. I got a bunch of those 5-pounders you could have, whatever kind of corrector weights you want. This is dehumidifier here. So the inside, yeah, I mean, there are some water spots, but I mean, a lot of these are just patched up and moved up hardware, but this boat hasn't leaked in a long time. Oh. And then here I've got the lifting straps, and then the cover, and this is that Spartite collar that we built, mast centered. And then down here is battery charger. And here's front section. There's the maybe don't let me turn the light on. There's the spinnaker pole and all of the sails with the boat. boom, and then over here, there's the tiller. You can see the tillers. Been recently re-polished and beautiful. And then set that down for 1 second. Trying to get this rudder out. Okay, now you can see the rudder. Absolutely perfect. Fared wonderfully. And just the typical J24 storage area. Yeah, it's an offshore spars carbon fiber spinnaker. The bag, the spinnaker lines, all that's in here too. So you're not gonna want for anything for racing for sure. So not sure what else you want. Let me know, and I will make you more videos or take pictures.